Man, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Nelson in the building. Y'all know we are back again with another episode of Life and Music Radio Show. And today, guys, we have an artist that is not only a musician but also an advocate and also an R&B and rap artist. Give it up, for everybody, for my man Miles Creed. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, bro. I appreciate you for having me. Feel me?
Man, bro, man. So one thing is, I got hit up by one of my good friends, Amaya, about you, and then I
Yes,
started
sir.
hearing more of your platform. And the one thing that I realized, listen, going back from your albums, from the EP that you are promoting right now, Diary of a Playboy,
Yes, sir.
to your album that you just released also this year, this past summer, going all the way back to you being a drummer and having a drum album, brother. So how did you make that transition from being a musician that wanted to make albums to now an R&B and hip hop artist?
So I grew up making beats for everybody on the table in the lunchroom. Like I was always making beats, and my homies they'll rap and they'll be like flowing and stuff like that. But a lot of the other people they was kind of slaw, like it was trash. So I would start freestyling when it was like when the rap battle stuff was over. I just freestyle with them while I was making the beat, and I was telling them eventually I wanted to start rapping, but I didn't want to like just jump into it. So I would like push everything else, work with different R&B artists, rappers, and I drum for them like on stage and stuff. And one day I was like, that bread just wasn't the bread I was trying to make. and a girl had told me one time, what she say? She was like, "What am I gonna do if I'm in the mood? I ain't trying to put on no drum songs." And that was the motivation I needed to make R&B music for sure.
So boy, so you started this rap and R&B stuff because Shorty had came to
Yeah,
spit game to you in
she
your
talked crazy, bro. She
ear.
was talking crazy. She was like, "What am I gonna do if I'm in the mood? I ain't gonna put on no, you know." So I was like, so
Boy,
I,
so man, see that's the thing, bro. Like every man, great man has said, it only take one woman to change a
mm-hmm.
man's mind. But man, you've been doing musicianship, basically all your lives because you are a musician that played drums.
Yes,
How did
sir.
that background come about? You playing drums?
I just love music, so I started out playing tuba, trumpet, all that different stuff, and I was like, I wasn't really feeling it. Then I can also play sax and keyboard as well, so I just started really focusing in on my talent with the drums and drumming everywhere I could, like on drum pads at the Boys and Girls Club, just getting people's attention. But that's from there. I just got really skilled with the sticks and stuff, and from there I just kept going up and going up.
Okay, then, all right.
So
So, man, my guy, over time, you did, stop making music for a while. I say about 2 years. You came out with your first single back in 2020. What was your inspiration for that first single?
So I had put some like Lucy's out there that just wasn't doing it, and it was like kind of like bad production, bad sounds in 2018, 2019. I was still trying to find my sound. I feel like my first mixtape, I was just kind of sounding like the rappers I like Thug and people like Future, trying to sound like everybody. But in 2020, I was recording every day of 2020. Like we would record in the bedroom in my crib, or we would record at the homies' studio. And we was recording every day, and from there, I feel like I finally found my sound. So with that single, looking back at that single, it was kind of slow too. Like it's not at all what I sound like
Everybody got to
now.
start somewhere, my guy.
Yeah,
Everybody got to start somewhere.
yeah. I'm finna honestly take that single will be removed like in 2 weeks. So
Man, bro, hey, doc, hey. So this is the one thing I will say. Even with those singles, that's your growth.
yes, sir.
That is your growth. At least you put it out. You got people that hold everything, that hold information. I ain't gonna lie, I hold some stuff myself.
Man.
As an interviewer, but you did put that single Ryu out, Ryu or Ryu
Yeah,
Io.
right,
You know.
yeah.
And then over time, you develop to who you are now with Diary of a Playboy.
Yes, sir.
And now you making love songs, to shorties, just because that one shorty said it to you, like, look, what you gonna do in the bedroom? You feel
Exactly. I
me?
need to talk
So,
to him.
so how did you, come up with the name Diary of a Playboy?
So I'm not sure if you grew up reading them, but I used to read them Diary of a Wimpy Kid books as a kid, and I I feel like everybody loved them Johnson. And I feel like if I was gonna make a some EPs telling wild stories that I didn't been through, like with different shorties and stuff. I wanted to look like a book and feel like a book,
For
so I knew
sure.
the pink would grab shorty's attention. So that's the first thing everybody was saying, like, "Oh, the cover looked fire." So I turned myself into Greg, but instead of Greg, it's Miles. You feel me?
Okay then. Okay
Yes, sir.
then. So like, with Miles Creed, having that name yourself,
Yes, sir.
Creed in itself, is a prominent name because you have the movies. How can you put that Miles with it and let them know like, yo, I'm not the movie, I'm not anybody else. I'm Miles Creed. This is who I am. How are you stamping yourself in your city?
So I feel like my main thing was I even got the miles from people would call me Devin Miles because anything I could hear on, I could play. So I took miles from that, and I just feel like Creed, like you said, was a powerful name. So I stand on trying to be the best, and not if being the best, showing people like nothing can hold you back, like from achieving greatness and success. So with doing all of that, I feel like I don't do anything without making sure that it's gonna be people gonna see the growth in the long term.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Yeah, they're gonna
For
see it.
sure. Man, and so you said earlier, off camera, your family's from Chirac,
Yes, sir.
y'all they're from Chicago, and you are a native of Murfreesboro, Nashville, Middle Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
How is it having those influences from Tennessee and also from Chicago, from your family background, inspired you as an R&B and hip hop artist?
So obviously the legends, like people, some I guess old heads wouldn't call Dirk a legend, but they would call Common a legend, or they may some old heads may say Keith a legend, something like that for like drill. But just having people, or even Kanye, but like having grew up listening to a lot of soul and R&B, I started listening to Kanye and stuff, rolling with my pops, and then branching out my own, like finding my own path, listening to the Dirks and stuff like that. Even my slang, like, is from is like a mix between being down here, but even being attracted to shorties from Chicago. Like
For sure.
so like being in that atmosphere, like my family gonna let me know if like every project I always tell them I try to drop something for the streets, like for my family, like something you can slide to. But Diary of a Playboy, I don't have anything on the first one, but either the second or the third one, I definitely have like where the story goes in that
Okay.
path. So yeah, I
So
always
we looking to continue this Diary of a Playboy
yeah,
story.
yes
We looking
sir.
to continue. I just want to say that's a first take for Live and Music Radio Show. I just want to let y'all know that. So man, but like over time, with your drum influence, your family influence, from Chicago, Middle Tennessee, and to now you are making your own music. Um, to having you being in the game from 2018 all the way to 2024,
Yeah.
that is a lot of consistency. What has kept you consistent in this game?
Meeting different people from different like cities or states or countries and seeing they like the things they say. Like I used to go live a whole bunch on Instagram with different shorties, and we would get different reactions from performances that I do where they would say, "Oh, I saw you say this or do this," and I would start freestyling like to different people, like, and the reaction they give me, I feel like is the main motivation to continue to make music. That's why I like performing more than any of it. Like I like the meetups and people, going crazy over the music. That's why I need to get back out there and start doing more shows. Now that this tape is out.
Okay, then as you continue to grow, where do you see Miles Creed's name within I'm gonna say the next 5 years?
I want the next 5 years, instead of this Playboy symbol right here, I want everybody to start rocking the drum with the M in it. I want my logo to be that big. That's like branding is everything to me. So I feel like I want my logo to be on more clothes. Maybe people don't even know my music, but they may be wearing a jacket and they may catch somebody's attention and go from there. And I definitely want to be up there with the greats and do things like that, like to be shaking hands and working with the people that I looked up to, and be able to make that type of music for y'all to listen to.
For sure, for sure. Now, you are a native. of this Middle Tennessee area, how do you influence your community and younger people, in your community on, them being musicians and being like, oh, I want to transfer to, the singing game or the rap
Yeah.
game? How do you encourage them?
I got a lot of little cousins and stuff, and with them, they said they was inspired by a lot of stuff. Like some of them have the talent, but they may not want to pursue it right now because they got other sports and stuff they leaning into. I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club and try to teach certain people how to drum, and then just telling them like now that they see that I do rapping and singing, like sometimes I may tell them like if you're not good with the sticks, you may be good at writing. If you're not good at rapping it, you could sell. I write for a lot of people too, like so if you're not good at spitting it, write it and sell it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes,
Monetizing, and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people want to be the artist. They want to be the person in the forefront. And not many people know behind the scenes. There
yeah,
are audio engineers, there are mixing engineers, producers, there are songwriters. There are a lot of things in a label that make an artist big.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you have that support team for yourself with them making your shirts, them helping you brand, them helping you manage your money and everything like that, as an artist. Because people don't know it's hard being an artist, being the person in the front, because you got to deal with everything up front while you trying to explain everything to everyone behind the scenes, man.
Yeah,
And
no
I
doubt.
and I really do find it inspiring that you transitioned from a musician all the way to an artist and kept that legacy of music continue to grow. And how soon are we looking, for Miles Creed to drop something new now?
With these two projects, I'm pushing these and gonna do some. I got a short film I wrote called Diary of a Playboy. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put those out in sections where they're gonna go with the music video. So as soon as I find these last two actresses, I'm gonna start the production on that. So I would say before Christmas, we should have some more like dope content, like as far as
For sure.
like visuals.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to know, as an artist, seeing how the game is going, with R&B and hip hop and all of social media and everything like that. How important is content creation for an
Man.
artist?
Everything, man. I feel like that's what's. I have some great songs that I didn't put out, great projects, but I was told multiple times like that stuff ain't gonna go nowhere without the content. And now it's like very prominent that like if you don't make no content, it's not no visual, some visual they can see you, they not going people ain't gonna gravitate towards that.
For sure. Now, my question is this: many people believe content is just you posting it on Instagram, you posting it every day and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a part of it,
Yeah,
but it's also the old school method of actually putting your boots to the ground.
facts.
And actually, getting into your communities, actually getting into, teaching these young kids, and not only just younger kids, but also, getting the older crowds to your music. How do you also draw in the crowd and the fans to Miles Creed?
Man, like I said, go and spit directly to the people. Go on people's lives when you see them live. Go talk to some. If your biggest fan base is the streets, go to the streets. If your fan base is women, like I said, I freestyle like straight to the women, straight to the shorties I'm talking to, so they feel me and they maybe repost it just because they like the what I'm saying to them. So I got to take it straight to the people. As always, I feel like the way to go.
So now, man, switching over. First and foremost, talking about Diary of a Playboy. In your opinion, what is your top favorite song off your own album and your EP?
Blue Roses is my favorite project because it means the most to me. But I feel like as far as what song do I listen to on a regular, I would go with Taylor Port just because I feel like the imagery I tried to paint in that joint.
I was about to say Taylor Port. Taylor Port
Yeah.
had me like, hey, I might need to go holler at me one. Let me go
Mine
ahead and
on
cruise around the
God.
city real quick and go
Yes,
holler at me
sir.
one real quick, and we gonna listen to this song and see how this joint goes. And with the song, speaking to the woman, actually letting her know like, yo, I really want you. I
Facts.
want you, not just, in this bed, but I want you in my mind, girl. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally, you in my mind
Thinking about
all
you.
day. I'm thinking about you
Yes,
all
sir.
day. So what you doing, man? And this like kind of, I ain't gonna lie on the sleep. This kind of remind me of a dude outside in the rain with the jukebox on
Yeah, it did.
his like,
It
baby, look,
did.
come on, let me in, type shit,
Man.
And you really smooth, spitting to him, letting them know like, you're worth something, but let me show you your value and worth, not just, through all this money and his cars and stuff like that. Let me actually show you what I'm worth in the bedroom, and
Facts.
show you, how you should be treated as a woman, But over time, do you feel like you're gonna transition, from the sensual rap and sensual R&B all the way to any hardcore street stuff?
I think my music is growing with the way that I'm like growing as a person, like stuff I've been through in life. So back then I would make songs for the streets, but I really just write them, Johnson, not really record them, or I record them and not put them out. But now I feel like with me branching off, I may even switch into more. I've been telling everybody with me dropping Diary of a Playboy, I might really get into this melodic bag for the next year, like next year as well, getting really into the melodic island, all that stuff.
Okay, then.
Yeah, that's my
So you
direction
want to
for
look
real.
for that Afro beat, that island stuff.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and get, you want to get them island honeys,
Yes,
over
sir.
this way, my man. Now,
Sir.
being a Middle Tennessee native, like I said
Yeah.
before, you see many people, come up in the game, off of that hard stuff. How can you step your name, Miles Creed, like one of the greats, such as a Justin Timberlake, or who is from Memphis, or like a
Yeah.
K Michelle, or a Shabuzi, who came into the game off country rap for real.
I feel like just being original, like staying true to, if I am gonna go this melodic route, to lean heavy into my sound, even though if it's melodic, there's a lot of people from that, from Jamaica, from different places that have it. But if make my sound stand apart, it's like that's what would have really stamped me. If somebody like play me a Miles Creed station. I want all the songs that they play to sound similar to my style over time. Obviously not right now, but like over time, the people to be influenced and you know feel like my sound is different than the regular island music they listening to.
Oh, for sure, man. And honestly, bro, this is a path, that is very, very true. It's true to you, and I can tell by your style, and
So
how you vibing with it, and that's the one thing that I encourage other artists, that are in the studio to do.
yeah,
Like if you gonna do something, actually stick to your style. Don't try to be nobody else. Be yourself. Be
facts.
that style. Have that style. Be that person that you are. If you know you can spit to a woman faster than you can spit to the streets,
Yeah,
spit to that woman. Go
exactly.
ahead, big homie. Go
Not
ahead, spit
everybody
to
got to
that.
be a gangster, and even
Oh,
if you are a
mom.
gangster, man, like that's. I know some gangsters they rap crazy, like harsh to the females. If females your biggest supporters, why talk that crazy?
Yeah, for real.
I
And
just, I'm gonna find me
oh,
cause
no. Oh, you good?
I
You
was gonna
good?
say I did that Lotto and Marco audition thing, and that's the first thing she said when we was up there. Like
For sure.
she ain't trying to hear nobody rap aggressive to shorties, and I'm like that's real.
That's
Like
real. Because a woman, yeah, they like protection and everything like that, but sometimes they want to be like, okay, what's your sensitive side? Like, what you can you really, be hard out there and protect me, but be soft in head, actually care for me. You
yeah,
feel me, type design, and you bring that vibe in Diary of a Playboy. You brought that vibe, and so, bro, man, honestly, I encourage you to keep going, continue to keep growing into who you are, man. First and foremost, I want to thank you, bro, for coming here and being on my platform with me, my guy,
yes sir.
and reaching out to me too, man. And now, my guy, go ahead and promote Diary of a Playboy.
Man, to all my beautiful oh shoot, my fault. To all my beautiful women out there, I want y'all to go stream that Diary of a Playboy. To all the real niggas out there, go stream that Diary of a Playboy. It's in your phones right now. The cover, even if you don't like the music, buy the cover. You feel me? Like buy the project just to sit there and look at it. I got hard copies and everything.
For sure, man.
You ever,
Hey,
oh
hey,
no,
man.
you
I ain't
ever let
mind to say,
anybody spit
man.
on here?
Hey, nah, man. I ain't gonna
Man,
lie. Do you want to spit for real?
yeah, I want to spit something loud,
Hey,
man.
hey, hey, we
You
about to get
did?
this junk cracking. For the first time ever, man, live on Life of Music radio show, we gonna let Lil Myers Creed spit. Let's go, man.
Say, look. I'm trying to pull up to the hood, eat your body like it's soul food. 5-star meal like I'm ordering in Nobu. You don't need no boo. Your last dude was old news. I'm just trying to hold you and mold you. Write my name on it just to show you my gratitude. Mapping out your body, trying to find out your longitude and latitude. Treat you like a queen, but I do your body so rude when we in the sheets, baby. Hit you like NyQuil, put that ass to sleep, baby. Pull up like a chair, you can go on and have a seat, baby. I got your water rising in Miami, I can tell that you in heat, baby. I'm trying to see how far I can reach when I speak like a speech, baby. Said she don't know how to ride dick, well, I'm too old to teach, baby. Yo, pussy, what I seek, baby.
Oh shit! Hey, my man came over here and just tore it down, man.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Man, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, go tune in to his new EP, Diary of a Playboy. Y'all see the shirt, man.
Get it.
Go
Woo!
get into it. Go buy his merch and go get that hard copy. And again, as I also tell y'all, man, go talk to God, man. Because
Get
at
it.
the end of the day, y'all need him and y'all need to go talk to him. And he'll help you along the way, man. And y'all know what I always say, man. We out of here.
You did.